Hey guys, welcome back to T2SMC Trader. But before starting this live, I would love to request you to read the title of this live so you will understand what I am going to do in this live streaming. So whoever is interested about trading, I believe that you should close the stream and do your own trading. Okay, so please read the title before I start this stream and let me know if you can hear me. Because it's important to know that you can hear me or not. Then we'll go for the price action. Loud and clear. Mr. Patil, I didn't forget you, brother. I remember your name. You're the thumbnail maker. So I remember you, man. I think I'm using your thumbnail to the what did I mean in the giveaway area. I'm using your thumbnail. Clear and loud. Action. Action. What do you mean by action? Now trading this mess. WhatsApp sound is great. Thank you, G-Man, and thanks not for trading, because I have seen that in Discord some of them are still trading and I have no word to tell them. Okay, because I tried my level best, but if someone doesn't want to listen to me, I'm not going to force them, so it's okay. Ravi, hi brother. Shubhvikal, who Butru. Where are you from, brother? Who Butru? Where are you from, brother? I've made you a YouTube channel logo. Yeah, you have made that for me. I remember you. That's why I told that you made that thumbnail for me. Action take two. Okay, action take two. Action take two. So you think I'm doing the flip? Bro, where are you from? Faisal, where are you from, brother? Let me know that first. Sujivan, hi brother, good to see you. Thank you, man. I didn't want to come around the morning session. The reason was, if I were there, I would frame some trade, and I knew that it is kind of influencing other to take the entries. I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't start the stream around the London session. But as this is an opportunity to talk about the whole price action from the very beginning, what I have done in live in front of everyone, proof is over here in my live streaming. I would love to recap all of these things. So it's gonna be a little big stream, I guess, but yeah, either way, I think it's worthy to watch it. Did you remember me? Hey Mickey, I remember you, brother. Faisal Khan, you are from India. I'm from Bangladesh, brother. I'm from New York City, but I have friends from Bangladesh, and they greet me like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, man. I thought you were from Bangladesh. Mr. Patil, brother, your English is very good now. I'm very glad, brother. I'm practicing English almost every day, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours sometimes, with the help of ChatGPT. So I'm trying to improve it. So I think very soon I will improve it much better. I'm nuts now. I just figured out I can hit bell to know when you are live. Oh, okay. I think you should do that. If you hit the bell, then you will get the notification, I think, man. Because sometimes I come in an unusual time. Either way, it will be here. Okay, whatever it is, it will be here. You can rewatch later if you want. I mean, that's all. Tuza, Estrella, action take 3. Yeah, and I'm Messin. How are you, brothers? Okay, thank you so much. It's a big greetings already. I can see 34 people over here. Don't forget to leave the like button. Just push the like button, okay? And if any of you are not the subscriber, you can subscribe, because some betrayer unsubscribed me. Okay, I don't know who are there, but we had touched 10,200 subscribers yesterday. Then 6 people actually unsubscribed, so I came back again in 100 range. I don't like it, by the way. Hey Ravi, thanks for that, man, for that boom and the penguin. The surprise sessions recently are brilliant. Okay, I think it's gonna be worth it. This session is gonna be worth it. So let me actually go to the price action, and then we'll read the comment again. Okay, in the meantime, we'll read the comment. This is the whole price action. I was in live, so this market was going higher. We have out now. I'm showing you from the NQ1 chart. Okay, so the running contract, because if I go to the NQ chart, some price is not over here. That's why I'm showing you this thing over here, but trust me, everything was absolutely perfect. So here if you see something is not exact, don't think that it is not exact. It was absolutely perfectly exact, whatever I'm showing you here. Whoever has doubt, you can check the same area. Just if you bring your cursor to that area, you will see the date here, and go to my live streaming, check that date, you will see everything was absolutely perfect over there. Here, while this market was going higher, we have outlined the all-time high first. Okay, so when the all-time high has been taken, we have outlined this entry fair value gap. More importantly, this breaker block. Everything has been outlined beforehand, so nothing is a kind of hindsight. Okay, so whatever I'm saying, this is all the discussion about the NQ price action. This is the daily chart. I'm using the daily chart. So here was our breaker block. We have outlined this breaker block, and we are predicting this market will go higher from this breaker block to all-time high again after taking this high over here with a shallow run. I clearly told that area, brother, it's a shallow run. I'm not convinced yet that market has met the all-time high, because this is a very shallow run. So market is going to take that shallow run one more time, and market is going to make all-time high again. If I'm wrong, then this market will break this last fair value gap, and then it will keep falling. Okay, if I'm wrong, if this is the all-time high and I'm wrong, then I will wait until this last fair value gap is broken to think about the long fall. Okay, this type of long fall. So here was our breaker block. This was our entry fair value gap. We are predicting that this market will go higher from this entry fair value gap, but weak can trade this last fair value gap. Just a weak can tap this last fair value gap. That was our expectation after seeing this obvious liquidity. So when market started to go higher, and that specific candle has taken that obvious liquidity, there was the multi-million question, how long this market will go. I have shown you the breaker block, the last breaker block, low, high, lower low, and I told that in that breaker block middle leg, mark first body to body and go for your standard deviation. So just let me mark it from body to body here. Let me make it a much bigger way. Okay, so here is the body, here is the body. Mark that body to body, look for minus 1.5 standard deviation, minus 2.5 standard deviation. If market go more than minus 2.5 standard deviation, then now here this minus 3 standard deviation, I don't have any value to it. Okay, I don't have any kind of value to it. Then when market went above this minus 2.5 standard deviation, I told that go weak to weak, look for minus 1 standard deviation, minus 2 standard deviation. Now you can see that market didn't reach to this minus 2 standard deviation. Trust me, brother. If you don't trust me, go to this line in Monday 16 2024 December 16 December 2024, and see that how beautifully it has tapped to this minus 2 standard deviation in our real contract. I'm using NQ1. So NQ1, the contract is little different. Okay, little different. It's not exact price action. It's not the exact price action. It perfectly tapped to this minus 2 standard deviation. After hitting that minus 2 standard deviation, I told that it's time to start to look for fall. That fall is going to happen now from 16th of December after hitting that minus 2 standard deviation. Exactly from where? From this breaker block. So every day we are looking for buy until that minus 2.5 standard deviation, and then when it went above this minus 2.5 standard deviation, when it went above this one, we have outlined that extreme high or the all-time high, which is minus 2 standard deviation. So when market came here and made that minus 2 standard deviation, we started to say that now it's time to start to look for sell. Market fall. It was the difficult market ever to trade, because market was making some kind of up down, seek and destroy. So this whole price action was seek and destroy mode. for the last time while this market came here and built this relatively equal lows over there around this area. This was our relatively equal lows. After making that relatively equal lows, we had this relatively equal highs as well. So over here, that was our relatively equal highs. That was our buy side liquidity. And here, this was our sell side liquidity. In between this, until that candle appeared on the chart, we didn't know what the market will do. We knew it that this market is going to fall, but when and how it is going to fall, we had no way to say that. So what we have done, we marked this range, the whole range over here, and marked the 50%. That 50% area, that was our range fair value gap. So over here, that was our range fair value gap around this area. Okay. So until this candle appeared on the chart, while market came here for the first time, we think that if it is broken, market will keep falling. But before breaking, I would love to see this market will trade this fair value gap. Market came here, trade this fair value gap, fall again, closed below this fair value gap. I told that now start to look for fall again, but market didn't fall. That specific day closed above this fair value gap. I told that start to look for buy again. How long? Until this order block. See this order block? So start to look for buy again. Market came here, then fall, come here. I'm still looking for buy. Then this candle appeared on the chart, closed below this fair value gap, made this clean lows. While I have seen that market has made this clean lows, by the way, while this market fall and closed below this fair value gap, I told that start to look for sell only, no buy, sell only, sell only. This is going to happen. This is going to happen from here. Then market selling, finally this started to go higher and closed inside this gap. I told sell again because market didn't close above this fair value gap. This sell side liquidity is going to be taken until this market is not going to break this fair value gap. While this market has broken this fair value gap, I told that look for that high and as well as this order block. More importantly, that order block to reclaim. I expected this market will trade until the mean threshold, didn't do that, make the buy side liquidity. Fall again, we have used this fair value gap again to look for that buy side liquidity before taking this sell side liquidity. So while this market has made this buy side liquidity and come back again, we told that this gap doesn't have any more value because it has been violated a lot of times. So I don't need that gap anymore. I have this clean sell side liquidity, I have this clean buy side liquidity. As this market has built the all-time high, I'm not interested to see that market is going to take that sell side liquidity before taking that buy side liquidity. Because if market take that sell side liquidity, then it has to go again for that buy side liquidity. After taking this sell side liquidity, why this market will fall again after taking that buy side liquidity? So if it would happen like this, okay, this candle actually take that sell side liquidity, then it went for the buy side liquidity. It doesn't need to fall again because there was no sell side liquidity. It doesn't need. That is why I confidently told that after building this sell side liquidity and while this candle closed above this fair value gap, I told that no more sell is valid. Sorry, not after closing this one, after making this buy side liquidity. I told that no more buy is valid. Anytime market will fall, start to look for buy. Anytime market will fall, start looking for buy. Now, do you remember this thing? This candle? If anyone is remember that candle, that was the candle while what was that? Nvidia candle. Okay, that was that Nvidia candle. We expected a big fall. That candle is going to happen. We knew it beforehand. How did we knew that? We have seen this candle, inside candle. Then this candle we were expecting a big fall, sorry, big run, but it didn't make the big run. We see this color and we expected a big fall, and that was that fall over here. So we knew it that is we are going to get that fall, but actually we didn't expect that much fall. We didn't expect it. It was unusual, but we expected some kind of fall. After falling, I told that just look for this buy side liquidity. No sell is valid. Keep looking for that buy side liquidity. And more importantly, there was a week, that week 50%. Now I will go to this NQ chart one more time. So not the NQ chart. Can I go over there? NQZ 2025. Okay, it's not actually clean. No, in NQZ 2024. Let me check actually if I can find it or not. No, it's not actually accurate. So I can't show you this from the chart because it's not, it has just stopped over there. I have no idea how to show this thing now, but it was something. Here was a week. Okay, there was a perfect week. I think I can show it to you from, yeah, I can show it from weekly chart. That week 50%, until that week 50%. I told that from the daily chart, I told that market is going to take that buy side liquidity and the maximum line it will trade is this week 50%. If you see one candle close above this week 50%, it is going to make the all-time high again. But I don't want to see that market is going to make all-time high again. Instead, it is going to fall. At the same time, while this thing happened, I told you this is called bubble. That means market is going to make the bubble. I give you the example of Harshat Mehra, then 2008, that crash, that bubble, all of these things I talked over here. If you have any question or confusion, you can go around this area, the live streaming. I clearly told that and repeated that a lot of time. I told that this is a bubble. All the world is in danger. Okay, everyone is in crisis. Why this NQ is going higher? This is called the bubble. This market is going to fall dramatically. After trading that week 50% as well as this order block mean threshold, after trading both of those areas, this is the fall. What a nice fall. This sell side liquidity was our first target. Then this sell side liquidity was our next target. Finally, this last fair value gap was our extreme target. Okay, that was our extreme target. Until that area, every single day we were looking for sell. Just sell, no buy is valid. You should look for sell every single day because market is going to come over here after taking one after another, and I was interested to see that this is going to hold the market. More importantly, this weekly candle order block, see this order block, lowest down close body close candle, I clearly told that there was no confusion. I clearly told that this candle should not close below this red line. This candle should not close below this candle. At the same time, this candle can't fill this gap. There has to be a gap. The candle has to close above that line. That was our expectation from the weekly chart. Same thing here from this last fair value gap. Okay, after trading this last fair value gap, my intention, I clearly told everything I am saying you here. I'm going to remove those lines so that everything is going to be easier to understand. And let me remove this, and I'm going to remove this order block again. After retracing from this order block mean threshold, I have shown you two fair value gap, just two fair value gap, nothing important. First fair value gap is this discount fair value gap over here. Second fair value gap is this premium fair value gap. Now this is it happened very recently, so I think that nobody has forget about this. You should keep that. Remember, I called every single day. Okay, after closing this candle every single day, this is the weekly chart, so every single day I told that, brother, please don't look for sell. There is no sell, nothing. Keep looking for buy until this market trade this gap. This market will never reach to this gap. It will never reach to this gap. If it reaches to this gap, I'm wrong about my bias. This market is going to make the all-time high again. It is not going to fall because I have shown you this sell side liquidity. I told that I'm more interested to see that this market is going to take that sell side liquidity. So when it will start to fall, mean threshold will hold the market, send it until this discount fair value gap. After trading this discount fair value gap, it will keep falling until this sell side liquidity. But before that sell side liquidity, the most important level is this week 50%. See this 50%? So I'm bearish until this market doesn't trade that 50% of that week. Now, is this 50% is going to hold the market and send it higher all-time high again? It can happen. Of course, it can happen. I want to see the market will close below this week 50% and then it will go for that obvious sell side liquidity. I want to see that, but I have to be very careful about this week 50%. So let me mark a line over there so that you can remember this is the week 50%, which is my primarily target, and then later I'm going to target the sell side liquidity, which is over here. Okay, this sell side liquidity is gonna be my next target, which is an obvious liquidity actually. So let me put it over there. This is the obvious liquidity, so it's gonna be my next target. After reaching here, there can be some kind of reaction from here. Reaction, I don't want to see the reversal. Same reaction I got from this order block mean threshold here. The reaction sent the market until this discount fair value gap. It can give me a bit reaction before falling. I want to see it will never give me any kind of reaction. It will simply close below this dotted line and then keep falling for that sell side liquidity. That's all I would love to see. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be 100% sure that it's not going to give me any kind of reaction. Even it can give me the reversal. Why? Because this week 50% is extremely important to me. I don't know about you, but for me this week 50% is extremely important. So I'll be very careful until market doesn't close below this week 50% from the weekly chart, not from daily, hourly, 15 minute, from the weekly chart. If the candle can close below this week dotted line, I'll be 90%, 99%, I'll be sure that this market is falling for that sell side liquidity. This bubble sent the market from a very specific level to until a certain level. So when this market will take this sell side liquidity, I have to start planning new things. Until this sell side liquidity or this dotted line to be broken, I should keep looking for sell. Whatever I have said over here, every single day I came in my life, I told you for the first time after the market opens, while I am looking for sell, maybe market went a bit higher. Everyone started to get panic. Brother, this is a bullish market. This is a bullish market. Then market started to fall. I'll talk about yesterday's price action a bit later. So let's go to the daily chart now. Now I'm in daily chart. In my daily chart, here, this is that range when market has taken this low. I told that this market can trade this 50%, which is the equilibrium level. That is the level. There was the weekly 20% and 30%. If you remember, this candle has traded the 20% but didn't trade the 30%. I told that again, very clear way. If market come here to this fair value gap, this is the deep premium fair value gap. I want to see this market will trade this area. That is the best case of scenario to take the sell from here. That is the best case of scenario. I'm very much confident. Blindly push the selling button from this gap. No confusion, nothing. If it can reach to this area. And I told that I'm going to mark this whole gap with the volume imbalance by one box. Okay. This was the equilibrium. Lot of things. So here, this is the area where I told that if this market can reach over here, I'm very much, very happy to frame the sell from there until this dotted line. No buy is valid to me. Now, this thing I expected here in Tuesday. In Tuesday, I was expecting that this market will reach over here and then it will fall. There is a problem. There was a problem. What was the problem? Actually, Trump was planning to talk yesterday. Okay, so this market doesn't reach until this area. It was waiting. It was building whole the strongness of falling until the Trump talk. So it is the precise market. It has done with very precise way, but it has used Trump to do that things. Now this is really unpredictable. Okay, I can't predict this thing. Yesterday I was extremely bearish. If you watch yesterday's stream, you can see that I was keep talking about the sell. Why this market is going higher? I'm not interested to take the buy. It should not go higher. It should not go higher because if this market wants to trade this gap, it should happen in Tuesday. The whole day market was waiting here around this area, and then while the Trump started to talk, trade this, boom. I will show that as well. Okay, but first I would love to show you the something that is so precise. Here I told that this market should not come to this premium fair value gap. It has to trade this discount fair value gap and then it has to fall. And to this specific leg, I told that no sell is valid until this market reach to 20%, 30% or extreme way the deep premium fair value gap. Who has the confusion, please recheck if I'm lying to any of you. Okay, if I'm lying. Okay, now I'm coming in 15-minute chart. Just I'm going to ignore the hourly chart and I'm coming to 15-minute chart here. This is yesterday's price action. Market open 9:30, start to go higher until the whole morning session. market went higher, and then it has given me some sell around the PM session. So if you are with me in our Discord, you know that I have caught the whole sell until this area. The whole sell I got, because in the morning session I didn't get what I was expecting. I was pretty much sure that this is a bearish market. It has to fall yesterday. There is no other way. It has to fall. But while this market was going higher, I got confused and I thought maybe market is leaving this sell side liquidity for NFP. So market will take that sell side liquidity by NFP. I was really so confused why this market is going higher. But actually it was building the confidence for this supporter to take the buy. It has the plan to stop all of them out by the Trump. This is the Trump who came around 4 p.m. Trump came, sent the market until this deep premium parabolic from the daily chart. After reaching to this level, boom, boom, fall. See this, all the sell. Now, whatever I'm going to say now, I know that nobody is going to accept that, but I'm telling you the truth. If Trump was not going to talk yesterday, this market would never go higher. It would keep falling. It would keep falling until where? Until, see this weak 50%? I clearly told yesterday, if you have any confusion, go and check. That weak 50%, that is the run this market is coming for yesterday. Clearly, I told that, watch the market. This market is going to fall until this weak 50%. Why the market has closed yesterday? Why the market has closed? Isn't it so beautiful, so precise? Everything was precise. Market was just waiting for Trump. If Trump was not here, trust me, man, you'd never see the buy run. Never ever. It would simply fall, and it would fall until, sorry, what is that? Until 50% of that daily week. What do you need? But brother, week went bit lower. Week did the damage. I don't care. I care about the body. I care only about the body. That is the last candle of yesterday from 15-minute chart, which has closed over there. This is the last candle of yesterday. Look at the body, where the body has closed there, just around the 50% of that daily week. Market opened today here, trade higher, closed the new day opening gap 100%. I think it has closed here 100%, then fall again. And this is the price action for today. I will talk about this price action now, and you know that what this market is coming for. All of you know that. So whoever is thinking that if any of you would love to trade over here, I'm telling you that you are boosting your confidence that I can trade NFP Thursday. Next week, you will blow your account. Don't trust me, leave me alone. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't want to accept it, I have no problem. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber, so I can't talk the way you feel good. I can't talk like that way. So I will talk in a rude way. So if you don't like it, you can leave me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm here so that people can learn the right thing that they're doing wrong. That is the only reason I'm here. This everything is absolutely precise. Everything is precise. If Trump was not going to talk yesterday, this market in Wednesday, or what was Wednesday? This is the Wednesday. Tuesday. In Tuesday, this market would reach until this area. So all of this run you have seen, it would happen in Tuesday. And yesterday, you would see only the sell. There was only the sell yesterday. As market maker knew that Trump is going to talk. So what he has done in Tuesday, he stopped the market over there. Around this area, he stopped the market. Build more sell side liquidity around this area. Lot of sell side liquidity he has built. Then take that market higher to believe them this is a bullish market. This thing which has to be done in Tuesday, he has an opportunity to give the excuse that Trump was going to talk, so I did the manual intervention. In normal, the future market, people can't do the manual intervention. They can't do that. But while there was a news, there was something very important or some kind of war, some kind of attack, they can do the manual intervention because they don't need to give the excuse to the central bank. They don't need to give the the question answer. Why did you do that? They don't need to give that answer. They will simply give the excuse. There was a news, I have used that news. Why the traders traded around that news? They should not trade over there. That is why news trade is not allowed for most of prop firms. That is not allowed because they know that this is the area where the manual intervention actually happened. This market came here in a very specific, very precise area. The run I was expecting yesterday until some certain level, it's over there. Please watch it. It came exactly over there. How precise is that? This is today's price action, which is called the, I'm going to remove this one because it's already broken, so I'm going to remove this one. This is today's price action from 15-minute chart. Okay, now look at this price action from 15-minute chart. Does it look good to you? Does it look good to you? This is the price action from Monday, though it is little difficult here, but after that, how beautiful it was. This is the price action from Friday. Look at the price action. How is that? Here, this is the price action from Thursday, the morning session. This is the morning session. Until this area is the morning session. Beautiful. The PM session was little difficult. Just look everyday's price action, okay? And look at today's price action. What happened? 9:30 market opened here. This is the 9:30 market opened 9:30, went higher, take that high. See this high? It has taken over here around this area. Trade that last fair value gap, fall, take that low. After taking this low, market started to go higher. Look at the deep retracement. After trading this deep retracement, it is falling again. What is this called? Seek and destroy mode. Market has taken those buy side liquidity, market has taken this sell side liquidity. Then market went higher again. Now market is going to fall again. It will go higher again, it will fall again. Ultimately, it will fall. It will keep falling. How long? Until this dotted line. But while this market went higher, a lot of people start to believe that this is a bullish market because market is in deep discount. Buy in the cheap price, sell in the high price. They started to buy here. Market came here. All of these sellers got stripped out. Trade that last fair value gap, fall for this sell side liquidity, for the support traders. This low, that low, relatively equal lows by sell side liquidity. Take that sell side liquidity. After taking, just take that sell side liquidity, started to go higher. Is there any fair value gap? Nothing over there. What does it mean? This is a very difficult market to trade. So while those people who started to believe that this market is now going higher, so fake out or breakout trader, supporter is going to be the resistance trader, right? Whoever was the support trader here, while they have seen this candle, they started to believe this is a resistance now. Support turned into resistance. Take the sell. What happened? Stopped them out. So the buyers got stripped out, the sellers got stripped out. What should this market do now? Reach the market until this dotted line. Why is this dotted line? Because it is what is this dotted line? I forgot. What is that dotted line? I forgot. I think oh okay, yeah, that week 50%, the last fair value gap. It is reaching for that last fair value gap. How? Boom, boom, boom. Now, of course, I can be profitable over here if I would love to trade in 1 minute chart. Now I'm in 1 minute chart. This is the 9:30, around the 9:30 here, and I'm going to go to the regular trading hour. Okay, so this is the 9:30. Okay, around this area. Wow, this is a big gap. Actually, I'm not going to mark that gap because it's big and market never trade that gap a bit higher. Okay, it didn't trade over this, so I'm not going to mark because the regular trading hour doesn't have any value over here. So let's go to the 9:30. What is this 9:30? Okay, here is the 9:30. Market opened around 9:30. Why is 9:30? This is the 9:30 candle. Okay, where is your first presented gap? Fair value gap. This is your first presented fair value gap. What should you keep thinking? This is a bullish market or this is a bearish market? Of course, this is a bearish market. Why this market is coming for this dotted line? I got my first. Now this is the first presented gap according to me. If you have some kind of to make some mess, you don't need to believe it to me. You can go for this fair value gap, which is according to ICT himself. This is the first presented gap. I don't know how to use. I would love to take the buy. Stop loss has to be below the candle which has made this first presented gap valid. Now what is the stop loss? 58 handle. I'm not interested to take that 58 handle. So what I will do, 25 handle for 25 handle. First presented gap entry 1:1, and you can see I have just got my first profit for that specific day. It didn't stop me out. Okay, so first entry is done over there. Am I going to take the buy? Absolutely not. Why? Because this is not a bullish market. This is a bearish market. So I will prefer that this market will go above this midnight open. If it go over there, that is my best area to take the sell. It is area to take the sell. At the same time, in 15-minute chart on my right, this is the 15-minute chart, and over here you can see this is the new day opening gap. Today's new day opening gap is over here. So market open around this 9:30, market trade here inside this new day opening gap. I have this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, so I'm going to mark that last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. Let me mark them. What I'm looking for, anybody can tell me? Of course, sell. There is no buy is valid. This market came here, take that high, which is the liquidity taken. So market has taken that liquidity, trade that last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, which is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. More importantly, it has been traded the new day opening gap from today. What happened over there? After trading that, am I going to take the sell? 100% no. Why? While this market is above this new day, first presented gap, I'm not interested to take any kind of sell. This is the first time market has closed below this first presented gap over here. After closing that, all I need to wait for a manipulation. Any kind of manipulation will give me that buying opportunity. If market give me that, I'll go for the trade. So here this high has made, market went higher, didn't take the manipulation, no sell, no sell, boom. What happened? This high, what it has done, all the buy sell liquidity has been taken over there. Look for the highest up close body close candle to make your first sell. From there, I am more interested to look for sell. This is the, now let me use this replay mode so that it will be easier for you. So I'm not interested to look for sell. I have seen that market has made the sell side liquidity here. Clearly, this is the very clean sell side liquidity or clean lows. I don't like this type of clean lows. Very, very, very clean lows. I don't like at them. I'm waiting for an sell, of course, after the manipulation. So let's see where this market will give me the opportunity. Okay, so here so far this candle, okay, look at that candle. That candle has done the manipulation. The buy side liquidity has been taken. Is there anybody that has closed below that candle? Just keep looking. It has to close below that candle to validate that as an order block. If there is nobody closed below this candle, I'm not interested to look for my order block. So keep waiting. So far this is the highest up close body close candle, so I'm looking for a body close below this low. Okay, I'm waiting for that. And okay, there is another body. This body has closed above that body. So what I'm going to do, going to remove my line from there to here. This is my order block so far. This is my order block. So if the market close below this candle, I'm not reading any of your comments, so please don't write anything to me. I will read it after a bit. Brother, it is trading this last fair value gap, it is going higher. I don't give a shit. I have seen that clean lows. Remember, relatively equal lows is different matter, clean lows is different matter. How many times I have told you about this type of clean lows? Market will never ever will leave that clean lows. YouTube is lagging. I am in New York City and it is buffering sometimes. Okay, is it lagging? Is it buffering, guys? Because in my side it is not buffering at all, but if it is buffering, just let me know. I was in the price section, so I forgot to read your comment. Still, if there is any problem. Hello, can you hear me? It's buffering. It was a little before, now all is well. Okay, I'm so sorry, brother, if it is buffering because okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay, if it is buffering, I'm really sorry. I don't know, maybe because of the internet, it can buffer a bit. I hope that you'll understand. So this is the candle. So far, this is the highest up close body close candle. Okay, so I'm looking for an opportunity. What is the first candle has closed below this candle? Look at this. It has closed below this candle, right? This candle has closed below this candle. What is this candle? The highest up close body close candle. What is that called? My order block. Where is my entry? Here. Where should be the stop loss? Above that order block. How much it is? 37 handle. Can I take that sell by putting my stop loss over there? No. In my life, a lot of you see that I don't put my stop loss over here, but I know that I should put my stop loss over there above that order block. I don't want to take that risk because it is 30 handle, 36 handle. I don't want to take that risk. I can simply make it like this and give you like first here that sell side liquidity. Second, maybe I can hold more. I can show you, brother, 51 handle boom after taking that 36 handle. No, I'm not interested to do that. What I'm more interested to go for that order block min threshold. So here is my min threshold of that order block, and I'm going to believe that this market is not going to break that min threshold of that order block. So what I will do, I'll put my stop loss a bit above of that min threshold of that order block. Okay, a bit above, because sometimes wick did the damage, so it is pure luck. If the wick did the damage, I will be unlucky over here, and then I will take re-entry because of a stop loss. It is 36 handle. I'm not interested to take that 36 handle. Now, so far it is, you can say 22 handle, because this is a volatile market. I have to accept that 22, 23, 24 handle. I have to accept that. Okay, I can't simply put it over here by making it 20 handle, because we can did the damage. The best area to put the stop loss is over here, which is 27 handle, just to cover that first presented gap low. That is the best case of scenario. Now let me actually put it over here. Either way, market never reach over there, but let me put it over there, which is the most logical level. And this is really little what to say, I mean, the kind of volatile market, so that is acceptable. Now here is the problem, brother. Bullish fair value gap. Why don't you think that this market is going to reverse from there and going to take that high again? My question is, why it will go higher? What I have shown you from the weekly chart, daily chart, hourly, 15-minute chart, what did I show you? This is a bearish market. So this market is going to fall where? Dotted line. It is coming for that dotted line. I'm going to believe this is not going to stop me out. Let me check. So this market fall, boom. What a nice boom. Isn't it so precise from there to there? Can I go for this? Of course I can go for this. Am I interested to do that? No, I'm not interested to do that. So is there anything you can change? Whatever I said, what I told, I'm looking for sell. Can I frame the sell from this order block? Look at this order block. This is the highest up close body close candle. This is the candle which has closed below this candle. So this is my order block. Market has perfectly traded that order block. After trading that order block, what a fall. Look at that fall. Did I talk about this order block? No, it is not a valid order block. Why didn't you talk this one as your order block? There is no manipulation. This high didn't make any manipulation. This high has made relatively equal highs with this high and that high. Relatively equal highs. I will never look for this candle as my order block. I will wait for the manipulation. Market has did the manipulation. Now I have the order block. If you go for the consecutive order block, so this will be the consecutive order block, this candle and that candle, two candle is the consecutive order block. Or if you look for the most sensitive one, this is the most sensitive one, which is the perfect order block. So it has traded this order block and then it has fallen. Did I talk about this? No, I didn't see it. Of course, man, I have seen it, but it's not my order block to take the sell. Why? Because market is above this first presented gap. There is some rules, brother. If it wouldn't take me, I would sacrifice this trade. No, I just miss it. I just missed it. There is nothing wrong if I missed it, but I would love to work with the logic. Here, the same thing. I was waiting. I would wait here. After taking that relatively equal highs, then I would love to look for the order block. Here, I will do the same thing. After taking that liquidity, I would start to look for the order block. After taking that liquidity, where is my first order block? Of course, this is my first order block. It's not my order block. It's my order block because this is the highest up close body close candle and the body has closed below this order block. So this is my order block. According to ICT himself, while the market closed below this open, he actually see this is the order block. I don't prefer it and I don't feel confident about it, so I prefer the low of that candle. Sometimes if I see this type of long wick in that type of situation, I prefer the open. No need to get confused, just look the most easiest logic, and that what is that is body has to close below this candle. Isn't it so beautiful to sell for 51 handle? Of course, after taking some partial here somewhere, after taking some partial, then 51 handle partial, I mean sorry, target. Isn't it so beautiful? Now what do you see? Of course, shallow run. What does it mean? That means market is going to take that obvious liquidity. Now you have the chance, if this market go a bit higher before taking that low, if it go a bit higher, you will get another opportunity to take sell, as it has taken by body close. Now this sell side liquidity is not valid anymore, it's invalidated. This low and that low, what does it mean? Sell side liquidity, new sell side liquidity, right? Clean lows or sell side liquidity. What is your target? Sell. What should you look for? Any kind of higher manipulation. Let's see if it can. No, there is no chance actually, so I will just miss the sell again because it has taken that relatively equal lows. If it could go higher, take some manipulation, I would start to look for another selling opportunity. Now I could go for the propulsion block entry. So this market, if it trade the order block and mean threshold, then I would look for the propulsion block entry for this sell side liquidity. As it didn't happen, so I'll miss that opportunity. If I miss this trade, I'll miss everything over here. Let's talk about this price action. While the wizard is explaining this price action, it's really so beautiful, but while I'm not here, it's really so difficult. Trust me, why it is that. Let me explain this now. Market has opened around 9:30. After that, extremely went higher. Look at those candle. See those candle. Look at the reaction. Then look at that candle. This simple candle is about 87 handle. Look at that candle. How much is that simple candle is? 50 handle. Boom, boom. Anytime, if you don't know what you are doing, it will hurt you. I mean, it will just break your heart. If you don't know exactly where you should enter, if you don't know that, do you really think this is a tradable market? With this huge volatility, seek and destroy mode. High has taken here, low has taken here. This market went higher. This candle has taken this low, tried to go higher, fall again, take that low, then went higher, take this high. See how strong this market is. These candles, do you really think this is tradable? These candles, do you really think it is tradable? I don't think so. Let me remove this and let me come back again over here. After that fall, what I was looking for, this market will fall until this area. So any kind of reaction from here will be accepted. But what happened? Market fall until this area. Boom. It's a big boom candle. Brother, finally I have got my market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. So I'm going to take the buy from this entry fair value gap because T2 has shown us that well-known setup. I called them the well-known setup. Market structure shift, entry fair value gap, last fair value gap, put a stop loss below this last fair value gap and go for some buy side liquidity. I can see this high and that high, relatively equal highs of the shallow run over here. This is called the shallow run. So you can look for that buy side liquidity over. I'm not saying that this buy is valid. I'm just saying this for the sake of this explanation. So let's look for that buy side liquidity. I'm going to get that buy. Okay, so here, boom. Whoever took that buy, I'm gonna promise you, brother, you will keep losing the money. You will keep losing the money. Maybe some days you will be profitable. 90% of the days you will blow your account. Whoever took that buy. Why is that? First reason, it is reversing from a random level. Maybe there is something, I don't know. Maybe there is something, but still from the 1 minute chart, while this reversal started to happen, and you know that this market is coming for this dotted line, you know that, you have to know that where this market is reaching for, you have to know that. you know that this market is reaching for this dotted line. Any kind of this run will give me the confidence to take the sell. So while I will see this run, now I'm saying my wrong thing. Okay, here I will be wrong. What do you mean by that? When I will see this candle, I will start to look for selling opportunity. It will make another fair value gap, which is the BPR or something like that. I'll start to look for sell from that BPR. Going higher, don't care, not going to take buy. Retrace higher, not going to take buy, waiting for the sell. Went higher, not going to take buy. Came to this first presented gap again one more time. At the same time, what I'm going to see over here, remember this order block, remember the this order block, remember the mean threshold of this order block or whatever it is. I mean the mean threshold, whatever the mean threshold was over there. What is this? Let me actually mark one more time the order block. I'm going to mark the open because when the market trade the order block open, I love to mark that. But remember, the whole area is the order block. From that body to the low of this candle is my order block. This is my order block. This whole area is my order block. This candle, look at that candle. What is this called? I got my propulsion block. I am keep looking for sell. I'm looking for sell. I'm looking for sell. All of this area, I'm looking for sell, looking for sell. Market didn't give me the sell. You will start to say, brother, now it is time to change the bias. Now market is going higher, but I know that this market is going to fall. Why? It has to come here. Trust me, man, it will come here. If it doesn't come here today, it will come here tomorrow. It has to come here. Now, I can be wrong, so please don't believe me 100%. This is the order block. This specific candle has made this order block, propulsion block valid. I'm waiting to take a sell. From where? From this propulsion block. Where is my selling? This is my sell. Exactly from this area, from this propulsion block, I will take the sell. Where is going to be my stop loss? Just one tick above the open of this order block. Just one tick, up maybe a bit higher. 23 handle, 2 ticks or something like that. I have to take this risk. I know 23 handle is huge for some of you, but for me, this volatile market, 25, 26 handle is okay. 25, 26, 24 handle is okay because this is the volatile market. Now, where you are going to target? Bullshit. I will never target this 300 handle. Then where you are going to target? My target is this sell side liquidity. Let me mark that. See this low and that low, that is my sell side liquidity inside of the last fair value gap. See this, not last fair value gap, actually entry fair value gap. As the entry fair value gap has been traded over here, see this it has been traded, so this market has to come to this last fair value gap. So this last fair value gap will be my target, but maybe I will close my trade depending on the, you see, 145 handle. I'm not interested to hold it until that area. I'll just put it my target over here, 100 handle. Brother, you got stopped out. I got stopped out. Okay, let's see how far it has come. 68 handle. After reaching 68 handle, it has reversed. Now tell me, whoever is with me for near about just 1 month, tell me, am I going to even hold 68 handle without any partial? Even if I don't have any opportunity to take the partial, nothing, maybe there is nothing, still am I going to hold my trade until 68 handle without any partial? This is my question. Whoever is with me for at least 1 month, you are watching me for at least 1 month. Anybody, please let me know. And let me actually light a cigarette because I'm almost end of the explanation. Man, if it is my real account, I would never hold my trade until this area. Never ever. I would never hold it. I will, after taking my partial around 25 to 30 handle, whatever it is, as it is like little more volatile, maybe I will take a risk to take a random partial until 30 handle. So here I will take a random partial until 30 handle. This market tap to this propulsion block, give me this partial. After taking this partial, I will hold my trade until this area by trailing stop loss. Whatever I am saying, remember what do I say in while I see the real market. Well, whenever I will see this fair value gap, I will put my stop loss just one tick out this fair value gap, just 1 tick above the fair value gap. So after taking 30 handle partial, I will get 29 handle stopped out, or maybe a bit lower because the fair value gap a bit lower. After taking 30 handle partial, I will get stopped out 29 handle. I will never ever hold my target until this area without any partial. My next selling opportunity, all of this buy, I will be wrong. I will be absolutely wrong over there. All of this buy, I know that this market is going to fall, as this market has given me the first opportunity to take sell from here. Why is the reason? First, order block, propulsion block. Second, supporting this first presented gap. This market, this first presented gap is supporting me. Now let's talk about this price action. Do you really think it's so beautiful price action? This buy is so beautiful. Who has the courage to take the buy here? Put your even if you put your stop loss below that candle, it is 40 handle. If you have the courage, go for this trade, and you will never get the opportunity to trail your stop loss. After that run, I mean, if you like make it here, you have to take the partial, then you will get the stop out. Maybe this could be a good idea to take the buy because it has provided you for 55 handle, and then maybe after taking partial, you will get stopped out to the break even, or maybe you will trail a bit higher and you will get stopped out. If you have the courage to put it over there until that run, that is different matter, which I will never do, by the way. So you can go for this one, but if you ever think about that buy, I'm gonna challenge you, brother, you will blow your account. You will blow your account today or tomorrow. If you don't blow it, I will never trade again. This is the only reason, because you will react with the price and I'm reacting with my analysis. So that is why I will miss all of this buy. I will go for that small sell, but I'm not going to give up. This market went higher. Remember that obvious liquidity, this high and that high, relatively equal highs, or the obvious liquidity. It has taken that obvious liquidity. What I'm going to do all of this area? Nothing. Why? Because this is the lunch hour. Around the lunch hour, I have nothing to do. I'm waiting for 12. So what is that? This is the first candle for my PM session trade. Okay, now I'm in here. So while this market came here, I have started to look for sell again. Why? First of all, market is below this first presented gap. Look at over here, it is below this first presented gap. Secondly, it has taken that buy side liquidity, didn't leave any buy side liquidity over here. No buy side liquidity left. After that, my bias is bearish. I know that this market is coming from this dotted line. 1250, I will start to look for sell. What is that? 1250 is here. Okay, I will start to look for sell. What happened? Boom, market fall. Am I going to push my button from this fair value? 100% no. Why is that? Why you are not going to take that sell? Because I need the manipulation first. If I don't have the manipulation, I have no trade opportunity. This market will go higher, then go higher, take that high. Let me show you. I have no shame to say that where I would get stopped out. I have no shame. If you would love to judge me, please judge me. I have no problem with that. This high has been taken over here. So I have already got the manipulation. Do I have anything else over there that can give me the priority to take the sell? Of course, I can see there is a fair value gap over here that has been traded over here. So like highest up close body close candle is my selling opportunity. So I would love to take the sell from this fair value gap. Let me show you. Sorry, this order block. I would love to take the sell from this order block. Now, while this candle appeared, look at this candle. See this candle? This candle appeared. I have this fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. Now, I am going to use the replay mode. I know what happened over there. I know what happened. Still, I'm showing this to you so that you can understand why I'm doing all of these things. Okay. So right now market is over here. I was planning to take my sell from that candle to trade this order block. I would love to take the sell. That is my selling opportunity. From there, what is going to be your target? This low and that low, shallow run, which is my sell side liquidity. Here, sell side liquidity. I have these two sell side liquidity, and below this, I know that this market is reaching for this fair value gap. It has to reach to this fair value gap. There is no other option. It has to reach over here because the entry fair value gap has been traded over here. Even if this market would love to go higher, it has to go higher from this last fair value gap. I believe that this last fair value gap will give a bit reaction, and then this will be broken and market will keep falling for that dotted line. That's my belief. When I have seen this fair value gap has been created, I will take my sell from there, from this fair value gap. I'm not going to wait for this order block entry. Where should be my stop loss? Above this order block. Above this. Can I do it? No, I can't do it. Why? 34 handle. So what should you do? Just cover that order block. Just cover that order block open. See this open? I have to cover that order block open. Brother, it's now 17 handle. So at least cover that mean threshold of that order block. No, I'm not going to do that. If this market stop me out from the open of this order block, it will stop me out from the mean threshold of this order block. I don't want to take that risk. So I will take the risk from here. If I could take my entry from this order block, I could put my stop loss to the above of this order block, because the stop loss would be very small. Let me show you this here. It will be very small, right? 18 handle or something like that. That could be my best entry. But while I have seen there is a fair value gap, I'm not going to take the risk to miss this trade. Brother, it is called FOMO. Bullshit. It is not FOMO. It is called the precision. But I am not able to put my stop loss in the most logical level because of the stop loss. Yeah, in YouTube, you will get thousands of the people. They will show you the entry by putting their stop loss over there. 30, 40, 50 handle. If you like it, go for them. I would love to take the risk. Would love to cover the open of this order block. Let's see what happened. Okay. So that is my trade. I will take the partial here around this area. Of course, I'm not going to take the partial over here 100%. I will even close the trade over there after taking the partial maybe around this area 1:1 or something below this lows. After taking the partial over here, I will close my trade around this area. Or even if I don't close it, maybe I will trail my stop loss and hold it until this area. But by trailing the stop loss, that is different matter. I'm going to put it exactly over there. Let's see what happened. Listen, I know what happened, but still I'm going to show you this. That is that this candle, I'm already in the market. I'm already in the market, and I have seen that this has traded this order block perfectly. So what happened? I got stopped out. Oh brother, you took a loss. You have framed a losing trade. You are bullshit. You don't know how to trade. Man, I know what happened over there. I'm more confident to take sell again. How? Let me show you. If it could tap to this order block, I will take the sell from this order block. If it doesn't do that, close one tick below this fair value gap. See this fair value gap? If it could close one tick below this fair value gap, I would take re-entry from this fair value gap. My stop loss would be same area. So let me see. Okay, here it came here. I am going to put my re-entry over there. Stop loss is going to be the same line over there, by believing that this market is not going to stop me out until this sells a liquidity. Let me see it can take me or not. Here I'm already in the market. By this candle, see, by that candle I'm already in the market. After taking that loss, 18 handle loss, I will take some partial. I don't know where I will take, but it will be like at least 1:1 or maybe a bit higher or maybe below this lows. I can't say that where I will take the partial. It all depends on my mind. Okay, I will depend on my mind, and then maybe either I will hold my trade until this area or close it over there, because it is 46 handle. If I would love to close it over here, then I would love to trail my stop loss, and maybe I will get stopped out. As you can see, it has went a bit higher, so I will get stopped out over there. What happened? Yeah, maybe here I will get stopped out. I don't know. It's different matter. I will take re-entry over there after getting stopped out over there. Now, brother, I have seen this. I could simply show you that put a stop loss above that order block or cover the mean threshold of this order block. If you cover the mean threshold of this order block, you will never got stopped out. Just take that 25. The bullshit. I will never do that. In my life, every single day, I'm showing you this. If I take that entry from this fair value gap, which is over here, if I take my entry from this fair value gap, my stop loss will cover just the opening of this order block. I will take that risk. Next time, while the market will close below this order block after stopping me out, if it tapped to this order block, I will take my entry over there. If it doesn't tap it over there, until this low is not taken, body close below this fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, I'm already in the market again. If the volatility is small, that means I can take my sell over here. After that candle close, a bit higher run, I can take my entry over there and I can cover the same area with a small stop loss like 20 handle, 17, 18 handle. Then I would never wait to retest this parallel gap. But as this is highly volatile market, I don't want to take that 28 handle risk. So I will take re-entry from that parallel gap. If it doesn't take me, I'm okay with that. I'll sacrifice that. I will say that, okay, brother, that is my bad luck, and I just didn't take that entry. Okay. Then this market went higher or whatever it is. So let me actually close it. I'm not here to show you the replay mode. You will say, okay, there is another hindsight guy. Market came here, retest this order block. Look over here. Remember this last fair value gap? What did I say? Entry fair value gap reaction. Even if this market would love to go higher, which is not going to happen. I'm not going to think that this market is going to be bullish. I'm not going to think that. But even if I'm wrong, I am wrong. Maybe this market would love to go higher and it is coming here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it will go higher. It has to trade this last fair value gap because the entry fair value gap has done its job over there. So this is the only thing that can stop the market to come to this constant crossment. That is the only gap. It has to trade this gap. Has to trade this gap. There is no other way. So you are going to frame the buy setup over there? Bullshit. Did you ever listen to me that I'm going to take the buy over here? I will miss all of this buy. Then I will frame the sell. All of this buy. Then I will frame the sell again. I will get stopped out here. I don't care. I will frame the sell again and I will get my profit from there with so much confidence. This sell side, that sell side has been taken. Now I'm not going to frame any other setup or everything. I'm not going to talk over here because this is more opportunity to take the sell, because you know that I'm only looking for sell. Here I have the 22 YT model, or I have the propulsion block. I have a lot of things over there, but just not, how can I say that? Let me show you this, because some of you will still keep doubting on myself. Okay, so let me actually show that this sell side liquidity has been taken by that round, right? It has taken that sell side liquidity. Is that taken this sell side liquidity? Is it trade that fair value gap? No. Market started to go higher. What does it mean? How it is going higher? By making another sell side liquidity. Look, this low, that low, relatively equal lows. No, brother, that is not relatively equal lows. Mark from body. No, here you don't need it because you have the sell side liquidity, so no need to mark this one. You have already the obvious liquidity, but still, if you would love to mark it as your sell side liquidity, you can do it. This market came, where did it came? To retest this order block. Okay, after making this order block, brother, last time you have showed us the propulsion block entry here. Now tell us why you can't take the propulsion block entry, because if you take the propulsion block entry, you will get stopped out. Let me show you. First of all, this is the highest up close body close candle which has traded this order block. Okay, I'm going to mark two lines over there. One line from the order block low, another line from the open, because for the propulsion block it is important to mark the order block open. It is always important to mark the order block open. This is the highest up close body close candle which has retested this order block. I'm going to mark the low of that candle. Is there anybody that has closed below this candle? Even a single body? Did it close? No, brother, no. Came here around this area. After coming here, made the highest up close body close candle over there. More importantly, consecutive propulsion block around this area. See this consecutive propulsion block? This candle has validated this propulsion block, consecutive propulsion block. Now here I have to mark that low. Look at this candle low. I can't mark that candle open because this candle low is over there. Going to mark that low over there. But remember, if there is a wick of that candle, I had to mark that wick. I'm not seeing this one candle as my propulsion block. This whole three candle is the propulsion block. As this has a longer wick, I'm going to mark that one wick. Entry will be from this propulsion block. Stop loss has to cover at least a bit of this order block open. This is the order block open. This line is the order block open. it is always better to give a bit room, okay, because sometimes we did the damage. So I will take that risk. Stop target, same thing here. Partial, your job. Brother, there is a bullish fair value gap. Why you are not afraid? Because I know this market is coming here, at least here, and after that it is coming here. Same propulsion block entry which I have outlined there, here, order block entry there, or the fair value gap, whatever you say, there. Brother, it is so beautiful price action. Bullshit. Look, all of these candles. If you don't know exactly where you should enter, if you take a wrong decision, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. You will keep looking for buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and you will blow your account. Because this is the most difficult market ever to trade, the way market has been worked over there. I do one thing that I'm trying to teach you, and that is biased based trade. I am bearish, I will frame only the sell. If I was bullish, I would frame only the buy. Even if I'm wrong, I would go for sell only. No buy is valid to me until this dotted line. So any kind of buy, I will let them go, and every selling opportunity I'll catch them. Do you really think that if I take that sell from there, I will be able to hold my trade until this area? No, ma'am. My trailing stop loss will stop me out over here. See this candle will stop me out. 100% sure this candle will stop me out. Let me remove this one. By trailing my stop loss, I will get stopped out by that candle. 100%. I will never get that sell side liquid. Never ever. I have tried my level best to say this price action, to explain this price action with same logic. If you have any confusion, you can tell me that. Okay, now I am going to read your comment. Do you really think that this is going to go higher? Did I see that market has traded this fair value gap while I was explaining the price action over there? You remember? While I was saying that this market has to come until this fair value gap. I even didn't see that this market has came over here. It exactly, because it was not until this area, it was until here. So some of you can think that, okay, you have seen that. No, it was until there. It was marked over there. And I clearly told that it has to come until this area. Even if it would love to go a bit higher, it has to come to this fair value gap. This is all logic. If you work with the logic, if you always take the partial, you are never, ever, ever, ever going to lose this market. But ultimately, this market is really so difficult to trade. Really so difficult to trade. Don't believe me? Go trade. Maybe luckily you will be able to catch some buy or sell, and then if you keep trading, you will blow your account. Now it's time to read your comment. I know that guys, you don't like that much shit talking, but I tried to explain or discuss the price action for Nasdaq from this daily chart, how this market fall and how it went higher, everything. The way I have outlined this here, the same way I have outlined over here, the same way I'm showing you this thing that right now, okay, it is not already done. So let me actually clean everything. It's not done. So some of you remember, okay, this market has to trade this dotted line. Even if it would love to go higher or whatever it would love to go, I don't care. But it has to trade this dotted line, because this is the most logical level. Their market has to come. Why you are going to think like that way? Sometimes if market is extremely bullish, then market doesn't trade that dotted line. So how can you say that this market has to trade this line? Because I'm more interested to see that this sell side liquidity will be taken. This sell side liquidity, all the supporters, whoever take the buy from there, they has to be stopped out now. It's time to get stopped out. It's time to get stopped out. So this market not only trade the C, it will close below the C, and then it will go for that sell side liquidity. If I'm extremely wrong, then and only then, if market would love to keep going for that all-time high again, which is nearly impossible because the bubble has burst. It is the crash. The market is crashed already. It has to close. All the buyers, they has to be stopped out. So this is my prediction. after some days, when it will be done already, you will see that market has traded this on, and then sell side liquidity, then market will do lot other things. This all will be passed, and the same way this whole price action is passed. The way I have shown you the week 50%, it will trade that week 50%, then it will take that buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, everything is now passed. It will be passed as well. But remember, Wizard has clearly explained all of this fall from the exact way, exact fair value gap, from the exact area. He has already told you everything. Sometimes forget about the trading, just forget about the trading, but the way this market will work, it is more important to learn how this market is going to work. It is so important to learn that. So please don't forget, okay? He has already talked about this, all of these things. Now it's time to read your comment. At the same time, guys, yesterday I have touched that 10,200 subscriber. Some betrayer actually unsubscribed me. I'm gonna curse them. I'm kidding, brother. I'm just kidding. So if there is just 3% is not my subscriber, you guys can subscribe to our channel and make it 10,200 subscriber. Okay. So it's time to read your comment. Now tell me, what is your complaint, brother? You lied over there. You lied over there. Tell me exactly where I lied to you. It's time to listen your complaint. While I was explaining the price action, I was in deep of the price action, so I forgot about the reading the comment. I'm so sorry. If you have any any question asked to me, I'm sorry for that. Okay, brother, I'm trying to show you how to read this market, how to trade. If you look for entertainment, I'm the only YouTuber who is going to refer you another YouTuber. Trust me, man. Go and watch this guy. His name is Future Scalper. You can see 911 are watching him. So do you understand how popular he is comparing with me? How many people are watching me? Let me see. Of course, you can ask me the question. 65 people are watching me. 911 people are watching him. So do you understand how popular he is? Go and watch him. If you are interested about the entertainment, you will get a lot of entertainment over here. And in my chart, it's the boring thing ever, because I'm going to tell you exactly where market will go and how this market will go, from where it will go, and everything is so much precised. Everything is precised. I will show you some losing trade where I will tell you exactly that why I'm going to take that losing trade. I know that I can get stopped out over there. I will tell you that. Hey, next gen, please tell me what is your question is. How am I? I'm cool, man. What is your question? Just let me know, brother. Fools watch him and gambles scalper. Don't say like that, man. Future Scalper is best, man. 911 people are watching him. So please go and take all that, inner feelings or inner pitch from him. I'm the only YouTuber who is referring another YouTuber. So you can understand how big he is. Please watch him. But if you'd love to stay here, you have to listen these boring things. You have to take the notes, and you have to practice this. You have to learn this. You have to be profitable. You have to be profitable. There is no way to lose. Please stop losing money. This is the most beautiful market ever. So stop losing money. Don't lose the money. It's my request to everyone. You have lose enough. It's time to stop losing money. So please stop losing money. BST, when do you see 18,100 after NFP? 18,100 after NFP. Of course, after NFP. I'm not interested to see this is going to be taken by NFP. Before NFP, I'm predicting that this is going to be taken by tomorrow. But tomorrow is a low probability to trade, because after Trump, whatever he has done, this market is huge volatile. So this week we should not trade anymore. It's my opinion just, but of course you guys can try, but make sure that you are not over leveraging, you are not over trading. But today's price action, if anyone tell you that it's a beautiful price action, I will slap them. Sorry to say like that way, because this is the shit price action ever. Look at this 15-minute chart, everything will be clear over here. This is the weird price action ever. It doesn't matter how beautiful that those setup was there. It doesn't matter how we have outlined or we have broke that market. It doesn't matter. But it's still, this is shit market. All of this market is shit because of volatility. If there was no volatility, maybe you would be able to trade something. But as the volatility is high over here, we should not trade this market. Now, I don't know who has traded this market and who is going to say that beautiful market. If you take it personally, then I will say, okay, so you are the guy who has traded this market. So if you has traded this market and if you think this is a beautiful market, just keep silent, okay? Then I would never know that you are the guy who has traded this market. 18,600. Yeah, it can be, brother. Ideally it can be taken tomorrow, but as NFP go for buy side and sell side, so of course, but I really prefer that market will come here by today. It will depend on the last hour. Actually, this is the last hour, so market can stay over here the rest of the, but tomorrow I prefer that it will come here. So if the today's candle close below the CE, this is gonna be confirmed for tomorrow. But if it doesn't close below the CE by today, which I'm expected that it will close below this CE, this dotted line by today, I'm expecting that then it will be taken tomorrow. If it doesn't close below this today, then it can actually come until the CE tomorrow and then start to go higher tomorrow. Okay, so it all will depend after today's candle close. So today's candle closing is very important to me. If you ask me, if you are trading, what you would do? Anytime market would go higher, I would look for selling opportunity. NFP needs both buy side and sell side. As you can see, so far this can be the sell side liquidity for tomorrow. Of course, it can be sell side liquidity for tomorrow. I have some buy side liquidity here. I don't know. I have to wait for tomorrow until until the London session. So after London session, I can actually say what is going to happen. So until London session, I have no prediction for tomorrow. Wow, guys, I just need 2 more subscribers. So if there is anyone who would love to subscribe to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and make it 10,200. The information I have provided you, go and check every single person in YouTube. Every single person I am going to challenge. If you can show me one guy, I will stop doing a live streaming. How can I know that? Because 90% people will never share this to you because they want to run their mentorship. That's why they will never make everything clear to you. Never ever. If they make it clear to you free, you will never join to their mentorship. That is why I'm oversure. As I don't have any plan for the mentorship, I have no problem to share everything to you for free. Hey brother, I didn't do any live today. I just came here to explain. You can read the title of this stream, then you will understand why I'm here now. I didn't trade today. Our rules doesn't allow. Absolutely, Leonardo. And yeah, tomorrow also be careful. I think tomorrow is gonna be difficult to trade as well because of tweet of Trump, whatever happened yesterday. Golf clubs. Okay. Nobody has any question. I have explained a lot of things and nobody has any doubt. Seriously, man. Then I will say that I'm the best explainer, because when I have explained everything and everyone's doubt has been cleared. What do you say, brother? Please push the like button, because I have seen that little likes I have got. 73% or 73 people are watching, 48 likes, and just make it 50 likes. I don't have that huge crowd. Okay, I don't have that much huge crowd. I have a very small crowd. So everyone, please appreciate me and please push the like button. It's my request. If anyone is not my subscriber, please make it 10,200 subscriber. It's 10,198 subscriber. I just need 2 more subscriber to make it 10,200. I had it yesterday. Someone just unsubscribed. Below 18976, I'm not interested to read the market, so I'm not going to predict what is going to happen. Because if I do that, I know that some of you will push the button. I don't want to take that responsibility. Yes, you were. Alex, thank you so much, man. I really feel like that I explain too much and I talk too much. Sometimes you guys get bored because how much this guy can keep talking. I explain those and keep talking because I don't want you to give a chance to ask me some question. I don't want to listen your question. I want to explain everything so that you can get your answer without asking me the question. But still, you have some question, ask me that. Yes, I have a question, Tito. Please, who go through? Please, what is your question, brother? Let me know. You are continuing on the market going lower based on market structure, right? We are dumping in order to reach the area of demand in order to create a new all-time high since the weekly chart is in the uptrend. The weekly chart is in the downtrend now, brother. That's why I am planning to switch my chart from NQ to ES. I'm just little afraid because ICT didn't change it yet, so I'm little afraid, but I will take that risk. Actually, at least 1 or 2 weeks I will go for mini S&P. At least I'll go because it's time to switch the chart. It's a bear market now. In bear market, mini S&P is the best to trade. So and at the same time, I really don't understand the supply and demand. I never study them. I have watched some videos about that at the beginning, but I really never studied the supply and demand, so I have no idea about those things. Excellent commentary. Thank you for that compliment, brother. Your last fair value gap is really good and work, but sometimes it's not work. Maybe I mark wrong fair value gap. Can you explain how to mark last fair value gap? Last fair value gap is the last fair value gap, brother. Like here, this is the last fair value gap. If you look over here, that is the last fair value gap. See this fair value gap, this is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. So in a specific leg, the last fair value gap is the last fair value gap. Here. I have already started to talk about supply, not supply and demand, actually discount and premium. So if you watch that things, or if you are with me for some last few days, you already know that while I expect that market will reach to the last fair value gap, and when I expect that market will never go to that last fair value gap because of premium and discount, and because of you guys, because you guys keep talking about premium and discount. That's why I started to talk about that. BST, many thanks. You're most welcome. Nothing compares to wizard reading. It is called precision. Hey, RP, thanks for that, man. Hey, Gupta. Sijo, okay. Vin, is this regular market or seek and destroy? For me, today is very hard to trade with this drop when this can be normal to trade. Brother, you are not with us in our Discord. Vin, you are not with us in our Discord. Just let me know that, brother. Then I'll reply you. How long it takes to learn ICT depends on you, Faisal. If you are a dedicated learner, then it will take maybe brain, your sacrificing, your hard work. It depends on everything, brother. Okay, so some people can get it by 1 month, some people even don't get it after. So it depends on you. So Tito, can you explain why it's a bear market? Because it's a bear market, brother. Go to your weekly chart, you'll understand why it is bear market. From the weekly chart, it's absolutely clearly seems like bear market. All the bullish PTI has been broken. Tito, where did you learn all of this? I learned it from ICT's free mentorship in 2022. So all of my knowledge is from 2022 mentorship. I have watched other videos as well, but all my knowledge came from 22 mentorship. So Vin, are you here with us in our Discord? Of course, it's free. So if you are not here with us, I'll ask you to come over here because everything has been told over here in this area. If you read this thing, then you already knew that while we should trade. Let me actually show this to you. In NFP week, no entry should be taken between 11:30 AM Wednesday to 8:30 AM Friday, because most of the time from Wednesday PM session, Thursday and the Friday London session is the seek and destroy mode, accumulation mode, consolidation mode, which you have seen here. This is the hardest market to trade ever. Hardest market to trade ever. Market is not going anywhere. It is just ranging in a single range. It is just ranging. This is the hardest market to trade. T2, okay. Hey DB, yes, same on Nvidia and weekly chart for tech and sell side showing. Yes brother, this is the selling markets. So you've been trading since 2 years only? No, I'm trading for I started learning ICT from 2019. I got the point suddenly, okay, I exactly don't remember, but at the end of 2022. So from end of 2020, I guess September or October, first it has knocked on my door, okay. So I started to avoid some unuseful or useless fair value gap. I stopped watching some, I don't see them. If I'm looking for sell, for example, if I'm looking for sell, I even don't notice this type of bullish fair value gap. This bullish fair value, I don't notice them until some certain level. I don't even notice them. I don't notice them, okay. Simply I just don't see them. When someone told me, brother, there is a bullish fair value gap, then I see that, oh okay, there is a bullish fair value gap if I'm looking for sell. So it happened suddenly, okay. So I don't know when it happened to me, but suddenly it happened. So I'm in the weekly chart and I'm looking at how we have the obvious liquidity around 1800, 100. We made that in, yeah, I know that when it has made, we went back to make what? Why you are asking the market to go back again for the all-time high when market is showing you that I'm falling? When this market is showing you that I'm falling, 1 2 3 4 5 6 week is keep falling. Why you are showing him, or if you are asking him to go for the all-time high? Why don't you let him keep falling? My question is, why you don't let him to keep falling? Why you will ask him to keep going higher? Why? This is my question, okay brother. Why you are making this so complicated? After taking this sell side liquidity, it will go for the all-time high. So it has to come from there to until this sell side liquidity, then it will go for all-time high again, then it will fall again. Why you want him to do that much hard work? Instead, tell him to do this. Isn't it too easy? With some kind of retracement, of course, but isn't it too easy for the market to keep falling? Do you understand, brother? You have to, brother, this market is not the market. Think this is you. Just think this is you. So you are running from there 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, then you take a pause. Just take some breath. Take 1 week rest. Then started to run again. 1 week. Now this is the last week actually. You are running towards some direction. Then why you will go that much area again? Then will go toward that area again. Why is that? If you are running, if I told you to run, brother, run. Do you understand, brother? Or you didn't? Think this is you, not the market. Think it is you. Why you will do that useless hard work? After taking the sell side liquidity, go for that buy side liquidity. Can it do that? Of course it can do that. But why should you think like that way? Think in an easy way. Okay, it is falling, so let him fall. Trend is my friend. Let him fall. Let him fall. Like over here, look. It is going higher. 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 So let him keep going higher. When it will start to fall, let him keep falling. The thing is, it did the same fall before also. No, it didn't do the same fall before also. You are seeing this and I'm seeing this is the sign that I'm coming back again. After, when this market is going higher, it has to leave some liquidity. If it doesn't leave the liquidity, why it will go? When it will fall, why it will fall, brother? If there is no liquidity, why it will fall? The way it was going higher, right? It was going higher. If it doesn't leave some liquidity, look, every certain place it left some liquidity. See this liquidity here? Let me show you this. Not that one actually. Look over here. See this, all of this liquidity. I'll go to mark here. It left the liquidity there. Look here. Or maybe you can go with this low, or maybe until this low. I don't know here if there is any other information. Like over here, this liquidity, it left liquidity here, it left liquidity here, it left liquidity here. Why? Because when I will be done my long run, I'm going to crush them. I'm going to crush them. All of these buyers, I have to crush them. Do you understand, brother? You are thinking we are the trader. I'm thinking about those investor. Investor has invested this market. Lot of money has been invested over there. You know, lot of people buy the contract around this area. Investing. You know the investing. What is investing? Of course you know that. Lot of people invested the market over here. Lot of people. So can you think how much profit they are in? How much profit they have made over there? Now it will fall until a certain level. I am preferring this gap. Okay, after reaching to this gap, if you have the money, I'm saying this to you, these 61 people are listening to me. Listen to me very carefully. If you have the money, if you have the way to invest, while this market will come over here, try to invest, not trading. I'm asking about the investment. 5 years investment, 10 years investment. This is going to make a lot of millionaire now, billionaire now. This market is falling for that. While this market will be there, start investing. I'm not a investor. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to advise this. I should not say like that way actually, because this is going against the community. So I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm just sharing my idea. If I were you, I would start to invest. I would start to buy the contract from there around this area, because this is going to come to this sky. Sky has no limit. It is coming over here around this area. But after either trading this area or fall a bit until this area, then it is going to the sky. So if you have the option, and no, not you, if I have the option, I will go for the investing to buy the, what to say, I mean the stock, buy the stock, something like that. Didn't we break structure to the upside and only dumping to this level to sweep liquidity and then return back to structure? I think I have already gave you this answer. Who true? I have already gave you the answer, I guess. Brother, do you really understand this market? Do you really understand this market? How many of you really understand this market? This is the starting, all of this area. This is the starting of this market. So this is the contract amount was 3,200, something like that. See this support area? This is the starting of the NQ market. NQ is a market which has been made by 100 companies. Okay, so it keeps changing those companies, like 100 companies. I don't know which companies are included. I guess Amazon, then Nvidia, then Tesla, lot of these markets. Okay, all the 100 companies all together has made this what to say, I mean this NQ Nasdaq. Now I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, just correct me if you know if I'm wrong. This is that market. So if this market come here, what does it mean? That means the whole world is gonna be collapse. The whole world economy is going to be collapse. Everywhere will be crisis. Everywhere will be like people will never get the food. Okay, they will have no money. They will lose their accommodation. Do you understand what I'm meaning? Everything is gonna be collapse, and people will be like, they will suicide. They will do, I mean, disaster. This is disaster. So this company can't reach until this area. What is S&P 500? There is 500 big company that has made that S&P. If this market would love to keep falling until this area, what does it mean? All the investors will be in panic. They will start to sell their whole contract, and this will keep falling, this will keep falling, this will keep falling. That means the world is going to be collapse. Like you are buying some rice from the market, maybe it's like 1 kilo rice or maybe 1 kilo apple is $5, for example. If this market fall, you will buy 1 kilo apple for maybe $500,000. It will cost $500,000 1 kilo apple. Do you understand what do I mean by that? So this is nearly impossible. It will be possible while the world will be at the end. Okay, so something is going to happen and the world is going to be end. There will be no human being, something like that. This is only then possible. Otherwise, this is not possible. Nvidia, which has crashed, doesn't matter. Those type of company can be crushed, that they can be like in zero count. I mean, their price can be zero, no problem. But if Nasdaq 100, see this 100 company, they're the best 100 company. Imini Dow, I guess with five company. If I'm not wrong, it is with 5 company. 5 or 20, I don't remember exactly, because I am not interested about Dow, so I didn't actually study this thing. I don't remember, either 20 or 5, I don't remember. If anyone knows, please let me know how many companies are all together with Dow. Dow is 30. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Dow is 30. So 30 best company. Okay, out of 500, there is 100 best company that has made this Nasdaq. Out of 100, there is 30 companies that has made YM or Dow. So if this market fall and that 30 company turns into zero or just go very lower, they come here, okay, lower, that means this whole world is going to collapse. Do you understand? What did I say? I will only look for sell. I will only look for sell. Let me know what to check. I'm in Discord, but do not check every day. Okay, brother, then I have no word to say in. But if you checked it, the rules area, here ICT T2 SMC, inside the trading strategies, here ICT T2 SMCs, over there, this is the rule 4, where I have clearly wrote, in NFP week, no entry should be taken between 11:30 AM Wednesday to 8:30 AM Friday. So in this time frame, no trade should be done. I don't care how beautiful the price action is. I don't care how beautiful the trade was there. I don't care about them. All I care, there is no trade that is valid in between this area. That's all I know. So please check them. Hey Jack, good evening, brother. I was just thinking that I will get 200 subscribers. Yesterday I got that and someone just unsubscribed. I am very upset. Why did you unsubscribe, brother? So I'm waiting to get 2 more subscribers if I can get it. And at the same time, I really am waiting for 4 PM to see that if this market can reach until this dotted line, which is my interest to see that it will reach for this dotted line, at least until that dotted line. I want to see that. How many handle do I need actually? Another 123 handle. So let's see if it can fall until this area. Now please, I'm not framing any trade, so if anyone would love to take entry, please go for buy yourself, because I have already told that it's not the area to trade this market. But thanks, you're most welcome. See the pro 720.25 is the liquidity. 720.25 is the liquidity. What do I have over there? 18606. Okay. Yeah, it can be the liquidity. I'm more interested to see that this market will come to this dotted line. So I'm not interested in any other level except this dotted line. 10,198. There is no two more people. Really. Every single one of you are my subscriber. How can it be? Every buy, sell. Every buy, sell. Every buy, sell. Isn't it so fun, brother? Tell me, while this market was going higher from this last parallel gap, what did I say? Now it's time to look for buy. Did I say that? Or did I say that? No, I am only interested to look for sell. How did I know that it is going to fall again? This is the fun of learning this price action. Please don't keep quiet. I'm not explaining anything, so I would love to read your comment. I would love to talk to you actually. We're seeing this market all together. So if you keep quiet, then, and I believe that these 54 people, nobody's actually trading. I believe that. I would love to respect everyone. I got one more subscriber, guys. 10,199 subscriber. Just need one more. One more. Someone. Who is the subscription button? Come on, man. We had 200 subscribers, but somebody unsubscribed today. I really get hurt by them. Why? Why did you unsubscribe? At least you could keep it 200. I have a question to all of you as we are just reading the market. We are just watching the market. I have a question to you. Why you guys actually prefer top step rather than my funded futures? Now, take profit traders, some of you can complain that they have the daily drawdown. It's okay. But why do you prefer top step rather than my funded futures? Because the rules and the price, everything is better in my funded futures. Why you prefer top step? In my opinion, take profit trader is the best. Buy anyhow. Take profit trader is the best because of their daily payout, because of their bonus. So if you don't know about their bonus, please check that. Every payout you will get the bonus, and by those bonus you will be able to buy new test account. You don't need to pay anything. If you have a huge bonus, then you will get funded account as well. You don't need to pass the test. You can simply go buy the funded account, buy those bonus. You will get one bonus from every $1. Why you guys prefer top step? It is too expensive, and I don't know. Why is that? Just let me know. I'm really curious. Okay, so you are the guy who has actually subscribed by 2 account. Hey, Uda bro, I was needed new people, man. Not like this way. Okay, but thank you so much. But don't do that. I needed more people, man. Top step initial fee is less. If you are not sure of passing, then you should not even take the risk. Because either way, even if you take the risk and you pass it, either way you are going to blow that account because you are not sure. So initial fees doesn't matter. All matters, you have to know what you are doing. You have to be confident to pass it, to make it until the first payout. It's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that everyone's opinion should be the same, but in my opinion, if you're not confident, then you should not take the risk, because passing account doesn't matter. All matters of earning money, the payout. If you'd love to get the payout, you have to be very confident. Initial money, it doesn't matter. Just my opinion, okay? Neil, I prefer take profit trader. I will say that just take profit trader, nothing else. Just because of the daily payout, I will say just the take profit trader, nothing else. I like to top step because of top step uses trading view charting. Of course, every other platform also use the trading view charting, brother. Liquid snake, like take profit trader. Of course, trading view charting. Take profit trader, trading view charting, Apex trading view charting, then my funded futures trading view charting, Bullnox. I guess Bullnox is rhythmic. I'm not sure about Bullnox, but then Tradify trading view charting, Earn to Trade trading view charting. Okay, not a, top step is expensive, $198. Why you will need to spend that $198 for one account? Instead, you should take two risks from like my funded futures. You will get two account. You will get two account from take profit trader by the same amount of money, or maybe a bit higher. Why top step? Can you give me some more logic? Top step X their own chart. It doesn't matter actually. This is the same thing in my opinion. But of course, text. If you prefer something else, it's just let me know. Trends, I am expecting that it is going over there, and I told that even when the market was over here. I told that when the market was here, that I am more interested to see this market will come here. So it's not something we are getting very surprised. We knew it is going to happen. Some people want to have at least one account from each platform. The good one, of course, the best for 4 or 5. Some people want to have at least one account from each platform. The good one, of course, the best 4 or 5. Okay, Bullnox has Project X now. Wow, that's good news. Bullnox is much more cheaper. Even, yeah, they have some activation fees, but I mean the initial fees are very, very cheap, right, Jack? If I'm not wrong. Top step payout policy is bad though compared to others. Yeah, of course. Take profit trader, you will get immediate credit in your account. Immediate credit. My funded futures, it will take maybe at the end. I mean, like 5 days. I guess it takes 5 days to get the payout, or after 5 days it gives the payout or something like that. I mean that can't be a logic to choose the top step. I don't know about the payout policy, but with other platform they don't have any problem with the payout. Like take profit trader, my funded, they don't have the problem. Even the Bullnox, no problem at all. If you follow all the rules for Apex, no problem for the payout for Apex as well. No problem at all. Some people don't want the consistency rules of my funded futures and payout cap. Then why don't, okay, Okay. For my funded futures, it's a problem. That's cool. It's a cool. Mhm. It can be a problem, but if you know how to make some money, I don't think so it's a big problem, because consistently, if you can make that money until certain level, either way it's gonna be gone. But it's a good logic. Hey Gupta, shoot, this is a good logic. Only take profit trader offers daily payout. Of course, brother, take profit trader only offers daily payout, and that is the best in my opinion. If you have 5 account, every account you will make just $251 every day. Every day just $251, make some money. Out of 5 days, you will be able to get $251 4 days. It is very easy to get that, because you will need just 12 to 15 handle every day. 12 to 15 handle is nothing in my opinion. Top Step TV introduced me to trading, so I am more biased to them. Okay, that is kind of thing. It's okay. I mean, if you have the money, I have no problem. I'm asking this because Top Step is expensive. Why people actually need that Top Step, that expensive prof from? Why is that? That was my question. So if you're biased because it has introduced you trading, then that's different matter, brother. I now love take profit trader. Just reach the buffer level and you can withdraw every day. Yeah, absolutely. Slow is fast. And I believe that you will be able to post the payout screenshot almost every day in our Discord. I'm waiting for that. Slow is fast. I'm waiting for that. Just don't blow your mind. If that one day is bad, let it go. Let it go. If it one day is bad, just let it go. Don't overtrade. Come back next day. Don't think that okay, next trade is going to mitigate my loss. Don't think like that way. Just don't do that. Don't blow your mind. Be very strict with your strategy, with your psychological strategy. Okay, not about the price action strategy. So, like for example, if you're thinking that you're going to get 5 losing trade in a day, that is your maximum, then just stop over there, or maybe 2, or maybe 3, maybe 1, whatever it is. So just stop over there. Slow is fast. Go slowly, very slowly, like the turtle, because all this buffer is the area where you are spending the time without the payout. So if you can reach the buffer level within 1 month, if it takes 1 month to reach your buffer level, after 1 month every day will get your payout. So you have to be very patient for that 1 month and then start earning money. How much my fund futures cost one combine? I don't know how much they have the discount right now. If anyone knows, please let Philip TP to know. But please use my code T2Wizard, by the way. My fund futures has 40% consistency rules. Only expert account is good, but cost more. Okay, who the bro? Okay. Okay, Flip, I guess it's $97. Flip, it's gonna be $97, I guess. Yeah, man, someone can think like that way. 40% consistency rules is bad, but I will say it's the best. It is the best, because 40% consistency rules is something that will stop you for over trading. And because they don't have the consistency rules, they start to think that I am going to make thousands of the dollar every day, and then they blow the account. I think it's good for the psychological thing. I'm just saying this because I see that consistency rules is the best thing ever for every trader, because they're bound to stay in the limit. My opinion only, not going to argue with anyone. Okay. Premium trading view charting plus no consistency rules with top step X as well. Hey, Liquid Snake, I don't know what is premium trading view charting plus what you were thinking. I mean, I didn't know that, to be honest. But yeah, of course, you will get the data for free with every other platform. But I didn't know that they give the premium trading view charting plus. I didn't know that. It's good. Okay, it's gonna be $97 or $98 every month. Avneet Singh has confirmed that. Thank you, brother. Don't forget to use my code T2Wizard. Cost of take profit trader, is $119, $119. Yes, brother, absolutely. I'm doing my best to minimize the loss. As you always said, I need to follow the rules. Thank you, brother. You're most welcome, brother. Just buy 10-15 apex evils at the end. You might gonna pass 2-3 out of that. That's the great code. That's cheat code. Yeah, apex is best, but not now. While you will get a huge discount, like 80%, 90% discount after that. Because if you buy it right now, it's gonna be disaster, man. With T2 wizard code, take profit trader is $105. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. With the code, it is $105. Okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah, just make sure that T2 wizard is the capital letter. I think you have to put the capital letter. No activation fees for take profit trader. I know that. I feel top step $200 per day is better than 40% rules. In trading, some days are better, more volatility and more suitable for trading. You can't stop profits. That nonsense. You can't cap profits. That's nonsense. Neil, I am not going to argue with you, okay, brother? So I'm just going to let that go. As you have already given compliment or you have already give your opinion, I'm not going to argue with you. Capping profits just a way for them to close your account and keep your money. The more strict they make the rules, the more evident they want to just take people's money. That's why I believe take profit trader is the most honest prop firm. I am not saying that my funded future is the best or my favorite one. My favorite one is obviously the take profit trader, but my funded futures is also good. The reason is that I'm not going to argue with Neil. Okay, this is not an argument. I'm just saying my opinion. If you think about that way, that some days are very good, I'm going to keep making the profit, then those days are bad, you will keep losing the amount. You will keep losing the amount. It's all about the psychology. I think if I keep saying Neil will mind, I'm requesting Neil. I'm not saying anything to you. Okay, this is the thing I'm going to say. I keep saying this every day. I keep saying this every single day. So I'm not saying this to you, brother. Those people who don't know the limit, what I'm going to make them, how much I'm going to make in a certain day, in a certain week, in a certain month, trading is not for them. Again, I'm not saying this to Neil. I'm saying this to everyone. You have to know your limit. Because if you don't know your limit, your profit limit, you don't know your losing limit. You'll keep losing money, keep losing money in a bad day. So you have to make trading in a plan based. You have to have a plan that I will get $500 in a day, I'm done for the day. If I make $200 loss, I'm done for that day. So in a good day, while this market is so beautiful, you can't keep making the money. Like your maximum limit is $500. So after $500, if you think that it is a good day and I'm going to make another $500, you can't do that. If you want to stay here in this industry for long. But of course, if you have no problem with the money, that means I have a lot of money, man. If I blow some account, I don't care. So like that guy, okay? Simply like that guy, no problem. Then keep going and then blow maybe 5 to 6 accounts to get 1 or 2 accounts to get some profit. It's very easy for those people. But if you want to do the trading, then you have to know your limit. That limit has to be with profit. That limit has to be with loss. I'm not saying this for those people who are the swing trader, because for swing trader, that is absolutely different. Okay, so for swing trader, that's different. But for the day trader like me, who would love to trade a very small run, a very small time frame. So if I can take a sell there, I will close it over there, something like that. Day trader. For day trader, you have to know your limit, where you should stop. What is your cap limit profit cap. You have to have a cap. I have taken a sale, for example. I have taken a sale here. I have made a huge profit. I don't know what is going to happen. Then maybe I tried to take a buy. Stop loss over here. I got a stop loss over there. After getting that huge profit, while I will enter into the market again, I'm going to put my profit on the gamble table now. And I'm ready to give all of my profit to the market back. I'm going to give them back my profit. 90% of the area it happened. Those people blow their account, they do the same mistake. If you know a bit about trading and you are still keep blowing your account, this is because after getting some profit, you keep trading. Don't do that. You got your profit, it can be your limit. Okay, I don't know how much is your limit. It can be $10,000, it can be $1,000, it can be $100, whatever it is. Don't think like that way, that I'm going to make more profit in one account. Think in a different way. I'm going to make a small profit in more account. Same thing, but in a different way. I will take 2 micro contract entry and I will make just $100 in one day. I will make $100, which is gonna be like maybe $2, maybe like 5 micro contract. Okay, I'm just for the example, for the sake of this example, I'm going to give you 5 micro contract is $10. Well, all I need 10 handle. This candle is near about 44 handle. Let me actually check where I can find a 10 handle candle. See if I can find a 10 handle candle. I guess this is the 10 handle candle. Okay, it's also the 20 handle. All I need just 10 handle candle. So how much? What 10 handle? 5 micro contract is $100. Now all I am going to do is I have 5 take profit trader account. Every take profit trader account I did copy trade, so I have made $500 in a day. $500. I have 20 Apex account, for example. Same $100, 20 account, $2,000. So overall $2,500. I have maybe 5 my funded futures. I have 5 top step. I have 5 bull knocks, or I don't know how much is how many you can trade in bull knocks. If it is less than 5 account, then it's okay. I mean, whatever it is, increase the account, not the profit in one account. Don't think like that way. I'm saying this because this is the most important thing which we actually understand in a wrong way. In a wrong way. Now, what you will do while you will trade your personal account. No man, I'm not trading my personal account right now. I'm trading the prop firm. So I need to think about the personal account only. Now there is some mistake actually. While I was doing this, there was some mistake. 5% monthly, $1,000 is, it should be 500. Okay, not 600, it should be 500. Or if I was not 500, 50, be 50 actually, not 500 anything. 5% monthly on $1,000 is $50. 5% monthly on $100,000 is 5,000, something like that. 5,000. 55,000. What I have done, I have increased my capital from 1,000 to 100,000. What does it mean? I have one account, prop firm account. Now I have 100 prop firm account. One account, 100 prop firm account. I'm making 5%. If you would love to make that $5,000 in one account, how many trades do you have to take over there? Why you are going to take that risk? No need to take that risk. Instead try to increase the account. Okay, try to increase the account. Don't increase the risk to enter into this market again and again. That is why I told that 40% cap is absolutely the best cap for those who want to be the trader. For those people, if you would love to stay in this market, you have to have the capital cap, profit cap. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm not going to argue anyone. So of course, it can be absolutely different thing. I mean, you don't need to agree with me, but that is my opinion only. Okay. Trade the no, I don't trade the Asian session. I'm only I only love to trade the New York AM session. That is my best area to trade. New York AM session, and sometimes the PM session. Very rare, but New York AM session is my only area to trade. By the way, we are down more than 5% for NQ. Trading is not allowed with sub prop firm. Yeah, take profit trader actually allowed. It is allowed in take profit trader because I have got the mail, and they told me that it's absolutely okay if you'd love to trade through the prop firm. I mean, from the take profit trader. So if you have the take profit, you don't need to worry about that. No, why did I post it? Oh, here. Well, like most everyone expected, there is some serious volatility in the market after Trump's sweeping tariffs announcement yesterday. So today's email is just a quick reminder for those who have asked. Volatility does not change our payout rules. You can still get in, get out, and get paid daily in a pro account as normal. Okay, as normal. In fact, that's exactly when a trader might want to. This is the area where you would love to trade actually, because the best traders react the reality instead of arguing with it. So I mean, you don't need to worry about that 5% things for take profit trader if you have the account with them. Please man, come over here. Why you are just doing all of this thing? Just come over here and give me my boom. Wow. But yeah, most prop firm doesn't allow it. T2 have some personal grudge with futures. No, I didn't say like that way, man. I keep watching him. Okay, let me actually show it to you if I can show it to you. Actually, let me. I don't know I will get the copyright or not because of this. Let me show you this. For last few days I'm not watching him, but see this, I have already watched everything. I mean, here lot of days I have watched him, how he has done. I mean, this is really so entertainment for me. Okay, so he has shown that $20,200 in that specific day. He has blown 11 funded account. So, and then he has made some money, by the way, and I have watched some of them. I love to watch them. Not only him, I keep watching some other YouTuber as well, like her. I keep seeing how she started to frame the trade, and then after getting stopped out to 3 days, she stopped to frame the trade again. I'm not saying this as a haters. I am saying this because you have to accept the pressure. If you don't accept the pressure, I don't respect you anymore. I really respected her, but after this I stopped. I don't know. Like I keep watching some of them. Not everyone you don't know. I watch a lot of people. I watch them, how they are actually doing everything. I keep watching them. So no personal hate or something like that. I just watch them because I love to watch. That's why. For 10 handles target, how much will be your stop loss? If it's 10 handles, it's not logic when the single candle is 20-40 handle. Jack, I just gave an example, brother. I'm not saying to take 10 handle. I just gave you an example. Just an example. Nothing else, brother. So you know that most of the time my target is 20 handle. So I will go for 1:1. 20 handle, 20 handle. That's all. In 20 handle, I will take 3 micro contract. For example, I would love to take that sell. For example, okay, this is just for example. I would love to take, this is not entry, this is not nothing. I would love to take here the entry, and I will go for maybe a stop loss here somewhere, 20 handle or something like that, and I will go for the same 20 handle. I will go for 3 micro contract. So just 3 micro contract I will take, and I'm done for the trade. This was just an example, brother. I didn't say to go for 10 handle. I just told that just go like that way. Well, I don't think so it is coming for this dotted line by today, because I have just 5 minutes left. But that was my intention, okay, that this market will come here and I'll keep looking for selling opportunity. If it doesn't close below this CE by today, I don't know tomorrow it will go for this sell liquidity or not. But I really prefer that this market will close below the CE by today so that I can go for this sell liquidity without any confusion tomorrow. Do you got that, Jack? I just gave that as an example, brother. All I mean that I had to have some plan that I'm going to stop after $500, after $100, after $200, whatever it is, after $1,000. Maybe it's your 250k account. So in 250k account, of course, you are not going to stop after $100 profit. Maybe you will make $500 into 2,000 to 200, 500, $250,000. This is just an example. Well, to be honest, I was thinking that this market will come to the C by today. If it doesn't, then we'll see tomorrow. I will be around 8:30 am tomorrow, inshallah, and we'll see how can we trade the NFP. But I'm going to repeat one more time. This week trading is extremely dangerous because of that what happened yesterday because of Trump. This is a huge volatile market, so it's gonna be little difficult to trade tomorrow. But still, we'll see if we can break this market. I'm just not sure that I'm going to frame any trade around NFP. I can wait until the 9:30. By the way, who go troll? Thank you so much, brother, for that 200 subscriber, 10,200 subscriber. Thank you so much, brother, and all other people who has subscribed. Tutor and future scalper are like ICT and Patrick. Oh man, no, it's not like that. I am not hating him. I'm not hating him, okay? I just told that if you are looking for entertainment, go and watch him. Because he is really a true entertainer. You will get a lot of entertainment over there, brother. I just told that, okay? I don't hate him. I love him to watch. You will get entertained over there. 100%, man. In 5 minutes, I have seen one day he has taken almost 30 to 40 entries. Within 5 minutes, 30 to 40 entries. Can you imagine, man? Some of the entries he keep adding for the most contract. Oh man. It was almost there, just 73 handle. Just because of 73 handle, it didn't came here. I really love because those people who are here new, who was not here with me from all of this area, I get surprised sometimes. How can I feel that this market like this way? How can I feel it? Sometimes I really get surprised. Sometimes I don't believe myself. I don't believe. Okay. Oh man. Like here, if it really touches the sea, I will say, oh man, I'm really the wizard. Make me correct, man, make me correct. Make me right. Just 57 handle, just 56 handle. 2 more candle. I quit my job in February and now I look forward to never working for anyone ever again. There is just too much abuse in the workplace. I wish, brother. I really pray for that. How much you have in your profit and loss in the leap? $2,400. I have $2,400 the leap. So I had 4,100. I lose near about 2,000 today by trading all of this area. This area. I was trading through my phone. No, not here. What was that? I guess here. Let me check actually. Yeah, I have 2,300 and I lose what was that? Was here. I didn't close ever. I didn't close. Every single entry has given me $1,000, $700, $800. I never close it. Just keep trading over there. Keep trading over there inside the lunch hour actually. So from 12 to this area, I was trying to trade over here, and I lose some money over here. Then I stopped trading inside the lunch hour. I wanted to catch this whole fall, but because of the volatility, I got it. For example, I took sell here. From here to here, it was near about $1,000. Then I got stripped out by that run to the break even here. Then I took sell here, stop loss, got stripped out. You can see the thing over here, account history, like 300, 400, 200, 200, 200. All of this loss I got over there. And I had some loss in the Trump yesterday, like $700, $800 loss yesterday from the Trump. I know, brother, but it's nearly impossible, okay? Because those guys are like, you see these guys, I mean, how can they make those money? Let me show you. No, I can show it from here actually. This is the leaderboard, okay? Look, 241,000. They have already made 241,000. Okay, whoever was at the first, they are not here. Okay, she was the first girl. She has already made 175,000. And she was first, okay, yesterday. Now she's here. This guy was first for some times. Then now he's here. And the first guy is here. It's nearly impossible for me to reach over there. By 2 to 3 days, they have made huge money. So I don't think so it's the place for me. Jack, you have made 17K. Wow, that's cool, man. Try to be in between 500 people. Then you will get 6-month extension. I'm not saying that you can't be fast or maybe first 10 people. I'm not saying that. No, brother, this is just paper money, man. I don't care about this because I know that I will never be able to beat them. See, this first 10 people, they have made already $166,000. I'm not able to beat them. I know that. So it's just a waste of time. I entered over here in the lunch hour without any logic. I was just trying to catch that run around the lunch hour. What was that? Oh, okay, I have just already. I just got stopped out here. Every single time I got some profit, I was just doing some gamble over there. Nothing else. I mean, it's just the paper trade and for the lead, where I know that I will never be able to place in any area over there. I have no idea how they have made that much money. For here, 24 contract is the maximum contract size. How can one make to a no idea, man, no idea. Well, yeah, it didn't reach until this dotted line. I thought that it will come over here to this dotted line, but it didn't make it. But I'm gambling in other products like gold and crude and Euro USD and US 30. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Jack, there is no other way without gambling. You have to make the gambling. Otherwise, it's not possible to beat them, brother, to be honest. And after a while, you will make like 150 or $200,000. Then you will go for a very small contract to enter, because you have already made that much money by 1 or 2 days. You just need 1 or 2 good days to catch all the other. That's all. Thank you guys for being over here. To be honest, I was thinking that this market will tap to the CE by today and it will close below this CE. That was my intention. So this market is going to close around 5 p.m. New York local time. I don't think so it will do that by now, but it can of course do that. But as I told, if I were trading, I would only go for sell. Every single retracement, I'll go for sell, go for sell. But yeah, that is all for today. I hope that this session was even Bitcoin. What is the time limit of that challenge? 1 month, brother. 1 month. So I tried my level best to explain the whole price action. So I think the discussion about the price action is little worthy. If you don't think it is worthy, let me know to the comment box and I will try to improve myself. But I hope that I have delivered everything I knew and I wanted to deliver. Thanks for being over here. See you tomorrow around 8:30 a.m. New York local time. Until then, cheers guys.